What's up, guys? I'm Josh Mosman. Welcome to This Week in MXA, episode number 157, presented by O'Neill Racing. A lot going on in the motocross and supercross world. Christmas, New Year's, they're already here. Anaheim 1 is right around the corner. We've got a lot of new bikes coming into the motocross and supercross scene, as you guys know. Beta, they're going racing at Anaheim 1 in the 450 class with Colt Nichols and Benny Bloss. Triumph, they've been slowly releasing details about their new 250 model. They're not going to be racing at Anaheim 1, so don't get your hopes up driving to Anaheim. They won't be there, but they will be at the East Coast Championship in the 250 class, where they will be racing. So getting ready for 250 East. They'll start in mid-February for that. Also, Ducati, they just released some more details on their new 450. Alessandro Lupino, he'll be racing it in the Italian Championship. Antonio Caroli, he is a new lead test rider for the Italian motorcycle brand. So pretty cool to see new manufacturers getting into our sport, as we all know. But I think Ducati's kind of suffering because the excitement of an all-new brand like Ducati jumping into our sport is kind of almost diminished by Triumph, because they took so long to release details about their bike that now everybody's kind of tired of seeing so many new, snippets of new models here and there. But long story short, I'm super excited that Beta, Triumph, and Ducati are all jumping into our sport with new manufacturers. It's gonna be wild when we see 9, 10 bikes lined up for a 450 shootout in a couple years. But gonna be fun. Also, want to talk about the new KTM factory editions in this video. Some big updates to those models. Let's get into them. Diving into the KTM factory editions, I actually got a chance to ride the new 2025 or 24.5 factory edition model while I was over in Austria a couple months ago. MXA's Josh Fout, Dennis Stapleton, Trevor Nelson, and myself, we got to tour the KTM factory while we were over there, and we did a really cool video. You can check that out on our YouTube channel and website. I also got to race an Austrian National while I was over there and see what those guys do for testing and developing bikes. So I got to race it on the new factory edition with the updated frame. You can see on the pictures, and you've probably seen if you're paying close attention, MXGP riders have been riding with this frame for a while. Even some enduro riders have used it, where there's cutouts on the shock tower mounts on the side of the frame. So KTM had all new frame in 2023. A lot of people complained that it was too stiff, which I agree. It was a huge jump up in rigidity from 22 to 23. Now they're trying to get more compliance, more flexibility, make it a smoother and more comfortable ride with this new frame. They also have a new shock bolt. So the new shock bolt is smaller, making a little more flex and compliance in the rear end. They added more lower friction seals in the shock as well, revised suspension settings and revised linkage. All these things to try to make the bike a little more comfortable and more compliant on the track, as well as engine mounts, new softer engine mounts for the KTM. So I can attest from riding this bike before, we weren't allowed to talk about it being a 2025 model, but it was pretty awesome being able to ride it while over there, and I honestly loved it. I did great on it at the Austrian National. I rode better than I had really all year. Had a ton of fun on that bike, and so I'm excited to compare it to our 24 model on our local tracks here in Southern California soon. While I was in Austria, we got to ride cool bikes, but I didn't get to ride, back-to-back 24 to the 25 frame. So looking forward to doing that here soon. The biggest updates though, and the most exciting parts about it, is the new ECU system that is on the KTM factory edition, as well as Husqvarna and Gas factory edition 250 and 450 models. They've been working together with Lit Pro, and now you can adjust your engine mapping. You can do throttle response, engine braking, traction control, quick shift, launch control. You can adjust them on the new KTM app. So that's really cool, right? You'll be able to connect your smartphone to your bike and adjust the mapping there. But even cooler is that because they worked with Lit Pro, you have much more data involved in the app. You're also able to watch engine RPM around the track. You're also able to watch gear position around the track, how many times you shift, what gear you were in at the end of the straightaway, what gear you're in the corner, going off a jump. You can also detect G-forces, how much air time you caught, lap times, segment times, and much more. Plus all of the benefits of Lit Pro, where you have your lap times compared to your buddies on the Lit Pro leaderboard at the track. That happens with the new KTM factory edition as well. So you don't have to put a Lit Pro on your helmet or on your bike. It's already mounted on the factory edition KTM, Husqvarna Gas models. GPS is on the front fender. It plugs in with one cable to the Wi-Fi unit, which is behind the front number plate. So if you break your fender, don't worry, you'll be able to take that GPS unit out, plug it in, and put it on a new front fender. It's able to be power washed. It's very durable that way, and you don't have to baby it. Basically what I'm trying to say is you can go to the track, ride 5 or 6 sessions, and then go home and decide, hey, I want to see what my lap times were today, and it'll save save all of your laps, all of your sessions, and you'll be able to check it out on your smartphone from the comforts of your own garage and connect it that way via Wi-Fi. Also, if you're out in the middle of the desert, you don't have any internet and you want to see your lap times, the bike is projecting Wi-Fi from itself, so you'll be able to do that without internet and without cell service. That's pretty cool. Also, heart rate monitors. If you wear a Bluetooth heart rate monitor, that will upload into the app and into all that data. So it's going to be $69.99 for the year, and the first 4 weeks will be free. It's a free trial to demo it, and then after that, it's $69 for the year to get all of the rider features. So not talking about engine braking and throttle response. No matter what, you'll be able to mess with that from your smartphone. But if you want the lap analysis, you'll have to pay for that Lit Pro feature to see your engine RPM, lap times, and compare your lap times to your buddies via the Lit Pro leaderboard. So lots of cool stuff with the new Factory Edition. I got to ride with that as well and mess with it. It was crazy to see the difference between me and Ryan Moraes on the track. I shifted a lot less. I rode lower in the RPMs, and our lap times were still similar, where he's riding higher in the RPMs, he's shifting more. And so it's fun to be able to compare that with your buddies, compare different riding styles, what it's like if you ride more calm, take smoother lines. You can compare that to shifting more, revving more, all the different options that you have. So pretty excited. We're gonna get to ride those Factory Editions in January, and we'll have a tested video and full articles detailing all the updates a little more in depth. Right now it's just kind of a preview of what's to come on those things. I also want to jump into our new MXA Fantasy app. We're super proud of this one. MXA, we just hired Justin Lee. So Justin's a longtime buddy of mine. We grew up racing together. He raced professional supercross and motocross, and now he is an app developer and an in-house test rider for Motocross Action, helping us out on the editorial side as well. He developed this app from the ground up for you guys. So now we kind of dipped our toes in the water during outdoors last year. We had a third-party system used to do an MXA Fantasy League for the outdoors. That was pretty cool. Gave away a lot of really cool prizes. But now, based on the positive feedback we had from that, we decided to invest even more, dive into developing our very own app, make it easier, more seamless, and all kind of MXA from the ground up, to where you'll be able to put in your picks for your team for Anaheim 1 and for all the Supercross races. You'll be able to monitor how you're doing in the league, and you'll also be able to create your own private party within the app. So let's say you and your buddies, you guys want to compete against each other and have your own group. Well, you can do that within the MXA app. Create your party, create your name, and it'll generate a link. Send that to all your buddies who you want to sign up, and have some fun there within the MXA app. Hope you guys check it out. It's available for iPhone and Android. Good stuff. In other news, we just released some cool two-stroke videos on our YouTube channel, and we tested a YZ250 two-stroke project bike built by Ride Engineering and Twisted Development. That thing was ultra fun. We had some fun in that video. Check it out. Also, a Beta 125 versus 200 video. That's on our website and YouTube channel. Check them out. I also got to talk to Dominique Thury out at the Yamaha Supercross test track. Let's head out there now. Pretty dialed. You got palm trees here, sun's out, you got 2 tracks. Nice fresh prep dirt.
We got 1 track because Eli is coming tomorrow and we're not allowed to ride the other track.
Really?
But, I mean, fresh track, weather is good. We have fresh 250 Yamahas.
Nice.
I'm really excited about to ride it.
Built engine already or what?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Who does the engine?
Race Tag and the team. Eric does the engine.
Really? Yeah. Eric, that's pretty factory.
Absolutely. Thank you.
ETS in the background here.
Yep.
Nice. I like it. What was your track dog name again?
And that's Bailey.
Bailey. What's going on, Bailey? All right, so fresh bike, fresh track.
I'm starting in Detroit. I'm gonna do the East Coast, and yeah.
Excited for it?
So yeah, I always wanted to do East Coast, and I had to wait 3 years to get that opportunity, and yeah, now we're going east.
What makes you want to do east?
I don't know. I always feel like I would that the tracks would suit me better.
Yeah.
And yeah, now with living in Florida, it makes traveling a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I've been here the second day, and at 6 p.m. I'm like falling asleep.
Really?
So, yeah.
All right, cool, man. Well, good luck. I like it. Where are we at? What are you doing?
Well, we're at the test tracks, Yamaha test track. I don't even know, this is probably the top one.
Yeah. Yamaha's top track.
Yep. Team Solitaire's out here breaking in new bikes. 2024 Yamaha YZ250F. And yeah, we'll put some engine mounts on and see if we can make the bikes any better.
So you have to change them up quite a bit. All new bike, huh?
all new. Old stuff doesn't fit. We'll have to tweak a little bit. I mean, it's new chassis, so yeah, we'll be quite busy.
It sounds like you're already excited about it though.
Hey, I'm excited. Yeah, new year's always cool. So new bikes are fun to work on, and yeah, should be good.
Nice. And then what do you think about the track? I mean, it looks pretty sick.
It looks like
a real Supercross track.
Yeah, it's freshly built. I think maybe just a week or so old. So
yeah,
everything's nice. Everything's peaky. Yeah, this is very impressive.
Cool. All right. Well, what's your plan now? I mean, you were at Honda yesterday with Ferrandis.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some Yamaha stuff today. They're actually here today as well.
So you might go check out Honda as well?
Yes, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, just trying to do it's my birthday, so we're working.
It's your birthday?
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday. Cool. Well, good stuff, man.
Yeah, we don't sleep, we just work.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What did you see at the Honda test track that you thought was pretty wild?
They built the track to where it could be reversible pretty easily.
Really?
Yeah, so they had a finish line jump that was, the lip was a lip and half of it was like a landing. So it looked a little scary.
Same thing on the landing was.
Correct, yeah.
So you could only jump half on one side or the other.
Correct, yeah. So half the jump was like split in half almost.
So you could ride it backwards or forwards.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that's pretty wild. The Honda boys got something going on over there.
Yeah.
And this track looks pretty sweet.
Also, if you haven't heard about it yet, Panic Rev is doing their Christian motocross camp coming up January 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at Barona Oaks in Southern California, down in San Diego, actually. It's gonna be our first time down there. I'll be a trainer for it. Looking forward to it. More information at camprev.org. Panic Rev on Instagram, or you can just hit me up on Instagram about it. Hope to see you there at the camp. It's gonna be fun. All right, guys, Anaheim 1 is coming quickly. Stay tuned to Motocross Action Mag on Instagram. Subscribe to us on YouTube and check out our website, motocrossactionmag.com. Lots of stuff coming from the Wrecking Crew this year. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. See you next week.